Welcome to today's episode of Simply Honest, the show where we give you honest yet simple first impressions of the latest games with a little bit of gameplay sprinkled in. I'm your host, Nico Silverado, and today we are tackling the horror game that has taken the internet by storm, Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1. Now for this review, we will be mostly focusing on the first chapter of this game. We will be doing additional chapter reviews in upcoming videos, and there will be links at the end of the videos to each of the various other chapters. And I hope you guys will be willing to check those out in future. But with Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1, you are playing yourself as a former co-worker of the toy factory known as Playtime Co. And you are discovering a very dark, deadly secret that has caused the company to fall under hard times, close down, and uncover a horrifying, monstrous secret hidden below the depths of the company itself. Overall, when it came to the design of this game, Poppy's Playtime as a whole is a horror game that fits along the lines of the average horror game's skeleton, or at least the format that many of us gamers are very much used to. A classic first-person camera view where you are unable to defend yourself physically against the creatures or monsters you are running from, and your only way to survive is to run like hell and scream out loud. I think that one thing that really makes Poppy's Playtime a really fun style horror game is the overall design in which they choose to incorporate things within the game. With the incorporation of the really fun grab packs where you can use various powered hands to initiate activations of certain puzzles, running around. The overall concept of Poppy's Playtime is, in my opinion, very entertaining. And in the first chapter, there's a lot of fun involvements. Even though the level itself is moderately short, I found that Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1 can be completed in about an hour. However, the involvement of the story, the monster, and the way that they chose to introduce you to this series, but by the time you complete this chapter, you will find yourself wanting more and to discover more of what other parts of the game has to offer. Honestly, one of the biggest things I love about this design is the overall sound design and the atmosphere in which you are placed into the overall game itself. Poppy's Playtime puts you in a really fun ambiance that you are alone, and as you explore deeper into the facility and get into the other chapters, the game itself becomes an amazing and extremely fun experience. Some of my final thoughts in regards to Poppy's Playtime is that, in my opinion, the game series itself is something that genuinely surprised me. In terms of the story, the fact that an indie game like this was able to shake the horror game genre by making a fun and, in my opinion, very refreshing perspective on the genre itself, I think Poppy's Playtime is going to come down as a classic that many people wrote off at first, but then will realize the overall quality of the game, as I have found nothing but enjoyment when playing Poppy's Playtime. And although the first chapter is short, the additional chapters are available on Steam. However, they are sold separately, but I do highly recommend anybody who's watching this review to check out all the various series, the Let's Plays, and so on. If you would like to check out a Let's Play of the game, I do recommend check out our personal Let's Play of the first chapter. There'll be a card on screen now where you guys can check out all the really cool developments that we've gone through during our time of Poppy's Playtime. If you guys did enjoy today's review, consider liking, subscribing, and check out some of our future content and future reviews as we make more and more content every week here on YouTube. And if you guys did enjoy today's review, let me know down in the comments section some other games you think we should check out for upcoming videos, and I'll do the best that I can to add them to our ever-growing list of upcoming reviews. But before we end off with today's review, I would like to give you all one last look at the trailer for Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1, just so that way you guys can enjoy the horror that is this game. But alas, I am Nico Silverado. Enjoy the trailer, and we'll see you guys all on the next video.